I am the motographer. In 2019, I embarked on the journey of a lifetime on the fantastic Indian-made Bajaj Dominar 400s, christened as the Ep38 Dominar Great Asian Odyssey. The road trip went from New Delhi, Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, Vietnam, Cambodia, Malaysia, and finally to the tip of Singapore and beyond to Sri Lanka. Here we go. This was our first day in Vietnam, and it was going to be our biggest stay in any country on this road trip. We have to admit that before coming here, we had certain misconceptions about Vietnam, which didn't take time to go away once we started exploring this great country, and it just blew our minds.
We are in a town called Con Cuong, which is about 140 kilometers from the Lao-Vietnam border, and it is the first major town after the border. We are queuing up outside an ATM. So we are told by Justin, who's our guide here. Hello Justin, say hello to the camera. He told us that this is the only ATM here in this town, which is strange.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah?
We have to go back to bigger city.
Yeah.
Cái này bắt cho mày con rắn nó bỏ trong cái cao mà tim liệt rồi.
Cống trở lại cái cống nó không to. Tới quán.
Đây.
What? सही है मजाक उड़ा रहे हैं लोग हमारा देखो
Alo.
Một tay lại không nổi luôn.
Dạ.
Chị Mỹ cái này đi lên.
Quá rồi, cao lắm nè.
बहुत ऊपर उठना ये कह रही है आप बहुत ऊपर उठना ऊंचाइयां छूना जिंदगी में छुएंगे
So we are out of Con Cuong town and riding towards Hanoi, the capital, and that in the front is our escort vehicle. This guy wants to take a selfie with us while riding. I might. Okay, be safe. It's dangerous. I wouldn't even mind stopping.
During the Ep38 Dominar Great Asian Odyssey, we had fitted our Dominars with an aftermarket 12 volts DC socket to charge our mobile phones and other gadgets on the go, which worked absolutely fine but looked messy. But now the new Bajaj Dominar 400 has a factory fitted USB charging option. So why don't you test out the new Dominar 400 from your nearest Bajaj dealership? At the moment, let us get back to the Odyssey.
Total number of kilometers that we are going to do in Vietnam would be approximately 2200, and two major cities that we'll be visiting are Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh. Hanoi will be the first and Ho Chi Minh will be the last.
It's quite cool here. It's actually cold, not cool. And in Hanoi it will be 21, 15 or 16, something like that. So there is some respite from the hot and sultry weather so far, and it's quite a good, nice, pleasant surprise to have cold weather. I wasn't expecting any more cold weather after India. And look on my right. The mountains here are different. They're round, they're not pointed, and they are green, so green. It reminds me of Jurassic Park. Damn, this is beautiful. Oh.
And it has started raining now.
When we reached Vietnam, it was peak of their rainy season, particularly in central Vietnam. It would rain almost throughout the day and only stop around the time of sunset. And the rains made this country look even more beautiful. And that's one unique thing which we see in India but not in this way. So amazing what a small moped can do. We found this amazing cave kind of a thing here. I really don't understand what is this, but this is practically in the middle of a highway that we were riding on. It looks kind of eerie. Well, here's Jesus and Mary. Look at this. Wow. It's pretty amazing. And looks quite beautiful as well.
So we're going towards Hanoi today, and it's a beautiful highway, and I saw a lot of shops by the side of the road selling oranges. Stopped here, found out that these are locally grown oranges, plucked fresh from the farm here and sold on the street. So this is orange, right, or something else? This is not orange.
Orange.
This is orange.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to try?
Yeah. So this is, let me try it. It's good.
It's fresh.
Yeah.
So this looks a lot more like Europe than Vietnam. It's quite incredible because we were not expecting this. We just stopped here for lunch, and this place is called Than Hoa, something like that. Just look at all these buildings. I mean, I'll forgive you if you say that this is Paris or Italy or some place like that. Oh, and this is one of the biggest cities in Vietnam, but not the biggest, definitely not. The other thing is that there are a lot of nice cars here, but we have hardly seen any motorcycles which are nice. That's quite surprising. And wow, look at the development here. I mean, I think I only saw one 200cc bike. Look at the size of the roads. The width, 6 lanes, 4 at least, and this is in the middle of the city. And it's still cold, and it's still overcast. This is interesting way of advertising on my left. Have a look at this.
So just like India is a tea happy country, Vietnam is a coffee happy country. I see a lot of coffee shops here everywhere. Vietnam grows a lot of coffee. In fact, we met one gentleman in Laos, in Vientiane, who's from India and who's into this coffee business, and he buys a lot of coffee from Vietnam. In fact, he has his own coffee estates in Vietnam. So we are just visiting this market called Bang Gu. So it's a fruit market. I think most of the shops are not open yet. So it is the local sabzi mandi in city Than Hoa. Look what all is on sale here. Tomato, it doesn't look much different from any Indian sabzi mandi, but what makes it different is on this side, the crabs. Maybe you will find these or maybe in coastal area, or maybe South India, or maybe Northeast as well. This is also fish, if I'm not wrong.
The thing that you will notice as soon as you enter Vietnam is the number of two-wheelers and also the number of working women. We found the number of working women here far more than men, be it the shops, farms or hotels.
Infrastructure wise, it doesn't look much different than India. I've been saying this about Laos as well, and now Vietnam. I mean, Vietnam is closer than Laos in terms of similarity with India. I'm just talking about the market, how the shops are made, how they have kept their stuff on display. So there was this local wedding going on. Hopefully I managed to capture some of it on my camera.
Vietnam has a lot of nice roads, and I mean good quality roads. And this is sort of an expressway, but a flyover. But the landscape is actually quite beautiful, as you can see here.